the answer lies. So it just says the answer lies on the wall. What? I had to turn down the music. It was too loud. I have a bunch of symbols on. Okay. That's like all I see on mine. I got one of those with the T. What does it mean? I don't know. What does it mean by it? What kind of eyes? Okay, I definitely see the eyes. Green eye and then a red eye. What about those? I pressed them, there was a noise. It sounded like an incorrect noise. Like half a bird. That's the M one, right? Yeah, I think I got that one for sure. It's just I have two different S squiggle things.
And you're sure it's green red and not red green, right?
No. Left to right, standard reading patterns. It's red green.
Oh, well, that's a different course. That one's a Y, and then a circle with 3 sticks through it.
What?
So there's like a Y, like a vertical line with a curvy thing at the top. and then there's a circle, and you've got 3 sticks going through it vertically, like a bonfire. Hey, got some Chivos. You must have done something.
Yeah, those were the correct symbols. My door's opened. I've got a new wall of symbols.
Exciting. Tell me about these symbols.
Giant grandfather clock.
Something something grandfather clock? I guess I got a door open too.
And then I got a... what is this?
You got like some bird snail thing? Alright, well throw some symbols at me. What do we got? I've got sets of 3 symbols, and then a picture in a circular room, which may have something to do with the clock.
This voice chat is that...
I've made a terrible mistake. I picked up a book and now I don't know how to put it down.
Oh, God.
Okay. I put down the book. What do we got on your end? Give me some deets, some details.
Oh, yeah.
Is your internet dead?
Beth?
I'm getting such glitch stuff from you.
No. My game.
Your game is crashing?
Yeah, it's not that good. I just heard the clock strike.
Something. You want to be a little more specific there?
The clock is pretty dark, and like, I don't think there's an actual clock on it.
So did you hear like a number of tolls maybe?
It's got a lot of clicking or ticking of the clock before I hear it go off, but it only goes do. It does like two rings.
So that's probably like 2 p.m. So do you see any pictures? Or do you just have like a wall of symbols? What are your interactables?
I got all these symbols on the wall too.
Do you want to try some out? Like a turtle with a line at the bottom? I've got 3 symbols that are a possibility. Actually, not that one at all. Actually, yes, that one.
Okay, I see. There's 3 slots under the picture.
Okay. So this picture is of like a stork standing up with a snail shell on its back and a skull for a head. And the 3 symbols are a turtle with a line under it, the top half of a stick figure with like fox ears, and then a number line with an arrow pointing up to it from below and a triangle on top of it. Like 2 arrows. I heard a noise.
The second one, I'm confused.
So you got 2 triangles on top of a diamond is the head, and then there's a line down, and then there's 2 like stick figure arms.
Does it matter where they go in the 3 slots?
Yes, I would imagine. It should be turtle stickman number line. Yeah, I got that noise again. I assume that's a bad noise.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, that was the second picture. I could try instead for 2 o'clock. So this picture is quite the chimera. It's got goat legs and stork hands. Still a skull for a head. And it's got feathers and a long tail. This also looks like feathers. I don't know, does your picture frame actually have anything? Well, either way, there's 3 symbols. The first symbol is like a person sitting in a hot tub. You've got like a box, and then there's a squiggle earthworm line. Oh! I guess we took too long?
Why would they time you? Alright, well it's blue and red now.
Okay. Blue and red is an M, and then an upside down U. Or M and N.
I tried that, and it did not work.
It's a regular M, and then an lowercase n, or an upside down U.
Yeah, that's what I'm pressing.
For red and blue? Or blue and red, rather? Was it blue and red or red and blue? I don't think I heard you right. Was it blue on the left or red on the left?
Weird with human hands for feet.
Sorry, what was that? Say that one more time. Oh, you already solved it. Okay. We're in the next room. How many times is the clock dingling?
Haven't heard it go off yet. I still only hear it twice.
Okay. Is there anything in the picture frame? I asked you last time and I never got a response.
Just like a red-brown background.
Okay. So that same symbol I was describing last time, it's like a person in a hot tub, then like a menorah with 3 candles, and then like a fern leaf, so like an F with 2 down arrows instead of 1 straight line across in the middle. Lowercase f.
It started with the hot tub, right?
Yes.
Alright, what was the second one?
It's like a candlestick holder with 3 candles. So it's like a fork, and it's got another fork on the bottom. And there's 3 circles on the top. Well, I got a bad noise.
This hot tub one is confusing me.
There should be a circle with a cross over it. That's the head. And then it curls down like an earthworm. Describe for me the symbols. I think it might be the third one that's off.
Top and the F with the 2 down arrows.
Yeah, that's the third one.
Okay.
The second one is the candlestick. Okay, so it might not be that 2 o'clock then. The only other thing I can think of is that first set of symbols that I told you. Because that was the second picture in the room from the left. And then if I go 2 o'clock by like the... So if I take the center and go 2 to the right, like a clock would be, then it's those 3 symbols that I said, the hot tub, the candlestick, and the F with the 2 down arrows.
Alright, well I tried that. What was the other one?
It was turtle, stick figure with fox ears, and number line with arrows, arrow pointing up to it, and triangle on top. Because both of those have like a brownish background.
Huh.
I've got some torches I can extinguish. I don't know if that makes a difference.
I don't know.
I've also got some broken lighting. Symbol in the picture frame, but they all have the same one. Which symbols do you have right now?
It puts them away every time
Oh, I see.
But it was the turtle, the foxes, and the number line.
Turtle, fox ears, number line. Try that one again, I guess. I've extinguished all of the torches except for that one. Okay, let me extinguish that torch and go light the other one with the hot tub. Alright, hot tub, candlestick, F. I don't think these torches actually make a difference, but it's the only thing I could think of. Unless 12 starts to the right of it. But no, that painting's red, the one after it.
I don't know what happened, but I can no longer pick up the candlestick with the circle.
Strange.
The lighting has gotten dimmer over here.
Yeah, me too. It's a sign that the darkness is closing in. Can you pick it up now or no?
No, I don't know what happened. Like I think I like pulled away at a weird time. It felt pretty glitchy.
It's problems. Problems, alright. Pull the lever. I don't know, man. Pretty tough. Doesn't seem like it's working out.
This game's hard.
Game is hard, I guess. Not sure what we're doing wrong.
Maybe I need to give a...
What? What was that? Hello, hello. Hello? What were you saying? Test, test, 1, 2. Are you still there?
You got a red and blue eye.
Red followed by blue. That's an S with no squiggles, and then a circle with 2 sticks through it.
We did it.
The door open. I've got this room. It's a big circular room. I got a bunch of pictures of various bird chimeras with skulls. Each of the pictures has either a red or a brown background, and then each of the pictures has 3 symbols below it. And then between each pair of pictures, there's a torch that I can extinguish. Is there anything else you see on your side that might make a difference for me?
I got a grandfather clock, some candles in the corners. I got a... On the ground, I have like a giant square rug with like a diamond in it.
I've got one of those.
Some pattern.
Yeah, it's like a flower in the middle.
And then I got the wall of symbols that I can pick up and move around. And then I got a picture with the torch on either side. And then I have a door. Got some stained glass.
Yeah, I've got stained glass windows, but they don't seem to signify anything. Do the torches on either side matter at all?
they've been the same every time, and I can't interact with them like you.
Okay. And the candles on the grandfather clock also just there because.
Candles in the corner of the room, and then another corner, and like all along the wall. I can't interact with any of them.
Okay. Well then, and the grandfather clock is dinging twice, or is it dinging a different number of times, or is it not dinged yet?
I still only hear twice.
Alright, because I was thinking 2 is like part of the puzzle, but I guess it doesn't have to be. And your picture frame is just empty with a colored background? Is your picture frame just a brown background?
Yeah. Tall-legged blue bird with a blue tail with a brown background.
Does it have a snail shell? I take it no. Does your bird have a parrot beak on the back of its head and a like stork beak on the front?
I don't see it beak. It's got the skull head.
Oh, okay. It's got a skull head, but no snail shell? Your bird is blue, tall. I assume that just means long legs. And a skull head?
Snail shell.
Yes, snail shell?
It does.
Okay. That's the picture that I have associated with the turtle fox stick figure and number line. None of the other pictures I have are tall, skull-faced birds. Hey. I don't know what we did wrong last time, but it certainly didn't change things on my end, because I still have a bunch of the torches lit up.
Door open.
Tell me more about the room that you are in.
It intentionally cuts out all the time. I think it is, but it's
No, I think that's just the internet being bad on your end.
really.
I suspect. Oh, this is quite the new room that I found. And by room, I mean long descending staircase into a flooded room with 3 colored valves.
Okay, so I've got some barrels. I got a table with like a dumbwaiter area. Except it's just a...
Oh my gosh, I need to solve your puzzle first. Let me go look at the map that I've got.
I'm going to drown.
Okay, so I do have to do the thing. It's not this puzzle. Give me more information. I got 3 valves. I got a blue valve, I got a yellow valve, and I got a red valve.
Whatever you call them, pipes.
What?
I got some pipes.
Yeah, tell me about them.
Alright, I got a pipe that's like curling down.
Curling down. What? I don't know if it's aligning or what, but I basically cannot see anything in this room with the pipes. I can only see the 3 colored valves.
It is a like brownish valve. Reddish brownish, I can't really. Rust.
I opened the red valve. What happened?
What?
I opened the red valve. What happened? All of the pipes are like brown.
Of the water.
Alright, you tell me when something happens.
The water is still rising. Nothing's happening.
Alright, I opened all the valves.
Nothing has changed.
Well, I tried all the combinations.
You saved me somehow.
Apparently. Bad puzzle.
Subsided. And my door is opened.
I don't know what hint I was supposed to get. I assume there was something on your end.
Alright, now we got a gate system.
What?
It's in front of me. There's a gate in front of me that's closed and a far one that's open. And if I flip the switch, the close one will open. The far one will close.
Okay, let me go find my switch.
All it says, bring down the guiding light.
Did that help?
Switch is like a white light thing, and then the gate also has these like kite-shaped white lights.
Okay, I think I need to find a projector reel.
I can definitely...
Oh wow, it's colored now. Interesting. Alright, so I've got a projector reel. I'm putting it in the projector. It says something, but I don't know what. I can't read it, everything's too dark. World's greatest something or other. I've got a screen, but it doesn't project anything. I don't know how to turn the projector on.
Well, I've trapped myself out.
And then I've got a map that now has colors on it. So you're in a dungeon now, right? And you want to get to the exit, I'd assume. So from where you entered, you're in a hallway with stairs to the left and hall to the right, correct?
What's to the left?
Should be stairs up to a room with 4 barrels and a table. Oh jeez. All the colored annotations disappeared. That's gonna make this trickier.
Oh, I see you. Is that you?
I don't know. What's me?
Dude, go back where you came.
I'm running around in a circle. I don't see anything that would look like you.
See myself. That makes no sense.
So I used to have these neat colored annotations on a map. I don't know how I did it, but they're gone now. So hopefully I have it memorized. So tell me about where you are with respect to where you entered.
I've lost my way to the entrance.
Wow. And that's gonna make this real complicated. Well, the next time you enter a room with some crates and barrels, tell me about it. Pull the switch again and it lit up the thing for me. I don't know if that's bad for you.
Interesting. Alright, we got a place with 2 tables and 1 barrel.
And one crate between the tables, I'd assume. Alright, so if you leave that room and hang a right, is the gate closed or open?
Open.
Okay. You wanna... Ooh, that's gonna trap you, I think. So you wanna leave back down the hallway, away from that room you were in? And then the next room you arrive at, so you'll like hook left into another room, and then inside that room, you wanna hang a right. Let me know when you've reached that far.
Left and a right. You said to turn right?
Yeah. So you're walking down this hallway, it'll swing left, it'll swing left again, it'll swing right, and then as you're walking along, you'll see an opening on your left. If you walk through that opening, down that staircase, or up that staircase, I can't tell, you'll find a room with 3 crates and a table and a switch. You're gonna want to press that switch.
Which switch? What room do I want to press the switch?
There should be 3 crates and a table.
Okay.
And a switch on the far wall. By the table. This is an important room. You'll need to visit it twice. Three times, I mean. Let me know when you've pulled that switch.
Wait, which switch? I'm so lost.
You're in a room with 3 crates and a table, correct? Or not correct?
Correct.
So, on the far side of the wall from the entrance, there should be something there. Anything, some sort of interactable. My map has a big blue X marked, so I'd expect there to be something there. some sort of switch that you could toggle.
I pressed the switch, right?
You want to press it once, because it toggles a pair of gates. So you press the switch, right? You'll know if you press the switch because if you go back the way you came, the gate is now closed. But don't check that now, because you're going to go the other way. We're assuming that it worked. So if you leave that room, hang a left in the hallway. There should be a closed gate on your left. Keep going down the hallway. You enter a room that has 4 barrels and a table. That room is not important. Keep going through the exit on the right. There's only one exit besides the one you came in. So just keep on walking. There's a staircase to the left, ignore it. Keep on walking. And eventually you enter a room with 4 crates. Let me know when you get there.
I am in the room with 4 crates, and there is a green switch.
Amazing. That's exactly what you want. Pull the green switch.
Got it.
Alright. Leave back the way you came. Go all the way down the hallway, back to the room with the blue switch. There's only one way to go. When you leave the room with the green switch, at the first corner, you don't go. You go straight from where you were going. You don't go down that staircase. Then you'll get to the room with 4 barrels and a table. You keep going through the only other exit, which is the way you came. You'll pass a closed gate on your right-hand side. That's where you actually entered. And then on your right, there'll be a room that has a blue switch. 3 boxes and a table.
I am in the room with the blue switch.
Toggle the blue switch. Then exit the room, continuing down the hallway to your right. And then when you reach the big room with 3 other exits, 4 exits total, you're going to want to take the one on your right instead of the one on your left. The one straight forward doesn't lead anywhere.
The one on my right appears to be an empty room.
Not so empty. It should have a lot of barrels, like 5 barrels and 2 crates, and also a red switch.
I think I'm in the right room.
You think you are in the right room, or you're not in the right room?
No, there was nothing there besides the switch.
What kind of a switch? Was it a colored switch, or...
It's like pinkish.
Okay, good, that's the one you want. So you toggled that one? Yes? Once you've toggled that one, you want to go back the way you came. So leaving that room, hang a left, go back through the hallway. Eventually on your left, there will be the room with the blue switch, 3 boxes and a table.
Yes, I'm back.
So toggle the blue switch, then leave that room, continue down the hallway to the left, all the way back to the room with the green switch. 4 boxes and a green switch.
Alright, I'm at the green switch.
Toggle the green switch, and then continue out of that room using the only other exit that'll open up once you toggle the green switch. And then on your left, there'll be the exit. Which I hope that you actually needed to do the red thing for and not actually because it has like a double staircase, but only one of the sides was covered by the gate, the red gate. And I was like, I think you have to toggle the red gate, so I made you do it. Gave you the runaround.
This is a raging blizzard.
Wow, amazing. Tell me more about this raging blizzard. Well, got any details for me about this raging blizzard?
There was some sort of generator here, and I powered it up.
Okay.
I'm seeing what happens. This raging blizzard.
I'm scanning my area for any changes. I don't see any yet. Ah, there we go. I can activate the projector. The world's greatest chess moves.
There's a giant chessboard.
The world's greatest chess moves, I say. Oh my gosh, 3, 2, 1, here's the video. King's pawn. E2 to E4. Black. E7 to E5. Oh my gosh, it's the what's it called? It's the Maiden 4. Fool's Gambit? Is that what it's called? You know more chess than me. Right? You advance the king's pawn, and then you move the bishop out, threatening the king's knight. Or king's bishop. Or not threatening, but the king's bishop's pawn. F rank. Then you advance your queen, and then you move your queen to the protected by the bishop, and then it's checkmate because they can't move their king. Are you familiar with what I'm talking about?
I'm trying to follow it, but I do not recall.
Alright, is it fine if I just give you the chess notation for the moves? You know, like E2 to E4?
That's where I'm confused. Which is A1 the bottom left of...
It's the bottom left from the white's perspective. So e2 to e4 is king's pawn forward 2. Then black e7 to e5 is black's king's pawn forward 2.
Structures.
What?
Oh my gosh, I'm dying.
Why?
Can't undo my move.
What did you do?
Okay, I did it. You said king's pawn, right?
Yeah?
Forward. Okay. What next?
So white king's pawn forward 2, black king's pawn forward 2, white king's bishop from f1 to c4.
Okay.
Then black pawn from b7 to b6.
What next?
Should be white queen from d1 to f3. Got that? Yes. You did the queen. Queen to f3. Hello? Hello? Test 1 2. You still there?
Black.
Alright, after you move white queen, it's black queen's knight from d8 to c6. Yes.
Fun stage.
What?
Oh, after white moved their bishop. What's black's second move?
You spent too long in the blizzard. Spent too long in the blizzard. Black's second move is to move his pawn from b7 to b6.
Okay, I can start with the pawn, kingside pawns.
Yep. White king's pawn forward 2, black king's pawn forward 2, white bishop, then black pawn from, what is it, knight's pawn? Yeah, black knight's pawn, queen's knights.
Knight pawn.
Shoot. There we go. So then white first move, black first move, white bishop to c4, black pawn to b6, white queen to f3, black knight from d8 to c6, and then checkmate.
What does the white queen do?
Takes the pawn at f7 or f7. Right, f7. What's the ranking again? Yeah, f7, and that's checkmate. Are you talking about the first move? Move number 3 is white queen from d1 to f3.
Okay.
And then it's black knight from b8 to c6. Right, it's fool's mate. I assume that you've done this before. Is that a crazy assumption that you've done fool's mate before?
I have not enough to know at all what's happening.
It's you put pressure on the king's weak spot, that king's bishop, and just rush them down before they have the chance to make any openings.
So if I take with the queen, do I win or do?
Yeah, that's checkmate, right?
Confirm.
Fool's mate. Yep. That's what I thought. So what happened in your blizzard now that you've played a game of chess?
Oh, please, no.
What now?
I may have made a mistake.
What did you do?
And now, like, I went through the door and then I, like, fell back. And I don't know if there's a way out.
You fell back, like through the terrain, or?
Through the door, and then suddenly I just, like, teleported back through and, like, fell out into the courtyard again. And then the door closed.
Could you try solving the puzzle again, maybe? I don't know. Because you're in the courtyard with the chess pieces?
Oh, Black can just keep making moves.
Black decided to rage out. He won the game.
Black took White's king, so nothing has changed. The blizzard has also stopped, so I'm not going to die.
I don't know about that. Ugh, I could have been playing with a controller all this time. What have I been doing?
I considered that.
It would have made push to talk so much easier.
My pawn does not get promoted.
Yeah, I don't think they made a full chess simulator. I think they intended you to do the particular moves that they asked.
is a disaster. How do we restart from checkpoint?
That's what I was looking in the controls for. I don't see anything.
That's just cruel. Well...
There's nothing you can interact with. It's just a closed door.
just the chess pieces.
And if it really doesn't restart at all, I can probably remake the room and it'll start from last checkpoint. Do you want me to do that?
Yeah.
I restarted the game to plug in a controller. Oh my gosh, the sensitivity is too high. Ugh. So I think you probably need to solve the chess again.
Yep.
The only thing not textbook is Black's play. So let me know if you need a reminder.
Wait, what did you say?
I said let me know if you need a reminder on any of the moves.
Yes, you know, I don't even know which one of these is the king.
What? The king's on the right from the player's perspective. Well, from White's perspective. From rank E.
Confirm bishop to c4.
Okay. And it's Black's pawn from b7 to b6.
Wait. Okay, so I'm done with king's pawn. And then I did.
White bishop to c4. Black's pawn to b6. And then it's white queen to c3. Or not c3, f3. c1 or d1 to f3. Then it's black knights to b5. Not b5, c6. b5 would be illegal. Heard the dingling. Is that a good noise?
Let's see this stuff.
Checkpoint reached, it said.
Alright, now I gotta sit. I'm sitting here. There's a what do you call this? A podium, and it's got 5 symbols on it.
Oh, exciting. I've got 4 or 5 books strewn about the library. And each one has 5 symbols on the cover, so I have to figure out which one I need to look at.
Alright. We got a fox.
I like it.
No, just an A with a line.
I like it.
Oh, this one's impossible to see.
Is it like a tripod with a circle head alien thing?
Under it, an oval with the T under it. Like a horizontal oval with like a curly T and
I mean, kind of. Sure. The next one, like a candlestick holder, flat base. Got 3 circles. Yes, no.
Like a armless person standing on top of a sled.
I don't know why you're saying armless. He's clearly got arms.
What?
He's got like 2 fists pumped into the air.
Oh no, I was talking about the last person.
Oh, that's like an inverted tower. But yeah, sure, like a robot on a boat without arms. Okay, well I think I've got the right book. It was the first one I was looking at, so should be good. I've got some instructions for you. It's like a treasure hunt. So let me know after you've done each step. So starting in the far west corner.
Okay.
One moves north thrice. I'm not sure what north thrice is. But apparently steps is important.
What?
Did you move north thrice? 3 times? You start in the far west corner, move north thrice, then 2 steps east, 1 step south, and then just walk east. And then head towards the end.
Alright, we got a new book. New book.
Okay.
Triangles and a square.
Like a fox head?
You got a circle with a horizontal line and arms down.
Is that the 3rd symbol or the 2nd symbol?
Pumped fists, and then we have the building face.
Okay, I think I missed your 2nd symbol, but I also think I've got the right book, so we'll go with that. Your riddle. Oh my gosh, this one's harder to see. Before one starts in the east, take 1 step westward. Then start by taking 2 steps north, 1 step west, 1 step north. Then west to the wall, and head to the door.
Where do I start?
In the east, and then 1 west.
Read me the first step.
So start in the east, take 1 step west. So you start 1 step west of east. Are you there?
I have moved 1 step west.
Alright. 2 steps north, 1 step west. Then 1 step north, and all the way west.
Okay.
Then head straight for the door. Hey, I didn't even need to open those other 3 books. Didn't even need to look at them. You don't even exist. Hey, I got another door open too.
Scene 1. I got a hatch in the ground.
Oh my gosh, this room's dark. Oh, buggy lighting.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's feature show.
I got welcome to tonight's feature show. There's a stage. There's a couple of doors. The door's open. Alright. Do I take the door on stage left or the door from audience left or audience right? I am le actor.
I'll go for audience right.
And make my entrance. The door bugged me out. Alright, I'm on the stage. What do? There's a marking on the floor. There's a, like, hatch on the floor that I can open. There's a gramophone. To activate the gramophone.
Sure.
There once was a castle filled with life.
Alright, so there's once was a castle filled with life, a spotlight appeared, and there's a creepy puppeteer where I came in. A marionette. Should I stand in the spotlight? Yes? No? Should I open the hatch? There's some people now. There's some peasants. There's a jester. And then there's like a prince dude and a woman. They're walking across the stage. Gotta give me some feedback, man. Tell me what's going on.
I mean, I'm just pressing these buttons trying to understand what they do.
Are you the puppeteer? I jumped off the stage. We're dead. Okay, we're not dead. Things suddenly went real dark, and then I ran away from the puppeteer, and now the puppeteer's coming towards me. Marionette's coming towards me, dude. I got some negative feedback.
There once was a castle filled with life.
There once was a castle filled with life. You wanna give me a castle filled with life? All I got is these peasants walking across stage. You wanna slide some other things on stage, like a castle maybe? I'll pull a different lever. I can see 3 more slides, and some of them, one of them probably has a castle in it. Hey. Hey, you there? One of them seems pretty far away. The other one's like almost out. Now you moved it farther away. Hey, he's on stage. Nope, it's not time for this guy yet. This is the general with a sword covered in blood. He's not a happy guy. Put that guy away. Move that guy back. This is wrong. Get this guy out of here. Good. Alright. Next one. There should be one more. Not the one with the castle. I see it. It's hiding. What?
Anyone moving?
No. Not as far as I could tell. There might be another one on like the other side of the stage, but they're both like really far off stage in slides. Oh gosh. Puppet Man's coming closer. I'm getting some no goods. Getting some bad sounds. Puppet Man's coming closer. The darkness is closing in, dude. He's coming for me.
And the king.
Yeah, that second one that you did was the king. I don't know what you've done since then, but the darkness is just about to close in. You only got like a minute left. I don't know what you're doing with these levers, but nothing's happening over here. Hey, there's something. It's a gate. The darkness is closing in. Doom is upon us! Puppet Man killed me. Alright, you ready to actually like man the stage this time? Do you have to do something else first? Alright, there's the maze! Tell me about these symbols.
Then we got the oval with the curly T. We got a candle holder with diamond candles. And then we got the circle person standing on a sled with no arms.
I only heard 3 of those. Is the first one Foxhead? Upper half of the stick figure? I'm not hearing any responses from you. I'm just gonna assume this is the right book. Oh, these are all so hard to read. You ready for the instructions? Can I get an affirmative? Roger, roger.
Roger.
Starting from the far east, go 2 steps north, 2 steps west, 2 steps north, 1 step east, and then go for gold. Once again, that's 2 north, 2 west, 2 north, 1 east, exit. Hello? Are you still there?
Hello?
Hello? Did you clear the first room? I'm not hearing you.
Repeat hello?
Alright, I heard hello, and then I heard repeat hello, and I heard nothing in between.
That's all you need. Repeat the steps, please.
Start from the far east. 2 steps north. 2 steps west. 2 steps north. 1 step east. Exit.
This game makes no sense.
This is the first room, right? Do you want me to review the symbols? On the book? I could have the wrong book.
Ears. A with a line.
Is A with the line the first one or the second one?
2, second.
Okay. So the first one is stick figure with a fox head. Second one is A with a line. Third one is hot tub, man in a hot tub. Fourth one is candlestick, fork with 3 diamonds on top. And last one is a oval head man in a boat.
Yes, confirmed. Yes.
Okay, the instructions are start from the east, head 2 steps north, then 2 steps west, then 2 steps north, then 1 step east, and then head to the exit. There's like a blank in the middle of the instructions, but I don't think that signifies anything. Did that not work?
Hello?
Hello.
Diamond chandelier or whatever, candlestick. Girl in the boat.
Oh, I think I had the wrong one. This one has very similar looking
Girl
ones.
in boat. Diamond.
Let me try this other book, because it looks like that might be the symbols you were actually talking about. The A with a line versus A with like 2 lines. Unfortunately this book's in like a really dim, hard to read place. So let me figure this out. Gosh, it's impossible to read. Alright, new instructions. Start at the western corner. From the western corner, go north all the way except for the last tile, head east. Then impossible to read. I think it's 1 step south and then head east and then go to the exit.
How far east?
Should be all the way east. Did that work? I got your, I mean, I think it's just your end. Are you hearing me? I haven't had any evidence that you're not hearing me. Do you want me to just switch to Discord? Do you think that'll help? Hello?
Because there's just no way that my internet's that bad. I think it's a dumb game mechanic, and I don't think it's it's fun.
I think a dumb game mechanic is the poor lighting. This physics engine.
That's also bad. Alright, so let's just do this. We got the fox-eared, diamond-shaped person. We got an upside-down U with a T on top of it.
Okay, so that's the other book that I mistook the first book for.
Okay.
Because you'll note, like, they're all almost exactly the same.
Yeah, they were all pretty similar, I realized.
Yeah, the
Like,
only one that was
descriptions
different
were not
are the second and third one, and I, like, missed you saying them.
Yeah.
So that'd
So
be
you have the right
instructions
book.
from the first one. So, far east, 2 north, 2 west, 2 north, 1 east. Head west.
Alright, the Far East did not work. I have the same book. Confirm this book.
Okay.
Alright, we got the fox person. It's the first one.
Yeah.
Second one, we have an upside down U with like circles at the bottom, ovals at the bottom,
Okay, different book.
and a T on top of it.
Different book then.
Okay.
Okay. It's like a thin U.
Thin U.
Alright, then it's guy in a hot tub,
Guy in a hot tub.
candlestick with 3 circles, and then building face.
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
that's the book.
Let me rotate this book, which is also an awkward mechanic. Because you have to read, like, the back of the book. And they're like, it's not oriented right. So starting in the far west.
Okay.
2 steps north, 2 steps east,
Okay.
2 steps north. You can
Okay.
head for the door after taking 1 step towards the western wall. So 2 north, 1 west, and then head for the door.
Okay. We did it.
Alright.
Okay, so this one, I'm just supposed to match what's on the right side, it seems. But I have no idea how to control these people.
I thought you have, like, a
Ladies
set
and
of levers.
gentlemen,
I do,
welcome to
but I was
tonight's
not able to
feature
understand
show.
which ones did anything from your feedback.
Okay.
So, like, what's happening on the stage? There should be nothing, right? I
There's
haven't
nothing
pressed
on the
it.
stage. I've got 2 doors, 1 on the left, 1 on the right.
See, I don't know what that means.
Maybe it doesn't matter. I'll take the 1 on the
If
right.
you go on, okay, so I think that changes which one I'm trying to like match. So I have 2 doors, 1 on the left, 1 on the right.
Well, I took
But
the
it's-
door that's audience right, stage left.
Audience right, stage left.
So it's left if you're looking from the stage, it's right if you're looking from the audience.
Okay,
And so when I'm on the stage,
Alright.
there's these 3 like lines that have cardboard cutouts. And when you manipulate the levers, sometimes these cutouts will come on stage.
okay. So how many? So there's nothing
There
on stage
once
right now.
was a castle filled with life.
So there's a gramophone that says there once was a castle filled with life, but none of the 3 slots, like none of the 3 cardboard cutouts have anything.
Okay, so on that one, what I want is like a crown to be in front. I want a sword and a crown to be in the second row, and I want 3 people to be in the third row.
Okay. Well, last time you got the 3 people in the third row, and you brought out the guy with the sword in the second row.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I don't remember how to do that, so I'm gonna press these levers, and you tell me what's coming at.
Okay. So that's the front row. We've got a princess or queen.
Okay, so I don't think we want that.
I mean, maybe you do. You said you want a crown in the front row. That sounds reasonable.
It might be? Okay, let's try it, let's try it. How do I know if he's, like, in the center? Is there a
Uh,
center?
Yes, there's a center. You're not. It needs more.
More?
Yeah,
Okay.
you're barely on stage. You're almost there. You're almost center. Can you give it a little more?
I keep spinning it. Does it not go any further?
No.
Okay. Then that's as far as it needs to be then, I suppose.
Yeah, it's like on the edge of the light.
Oh, I'm now understanding kind of how it works. So I've got the ones in my area, and I'm just like sliding them over to you through this wall
Oh. Okay.
because
That's fair.
they disappear from my side. So I don't know. So the scenes have to match. So what was your gramophone scene again?
There once was a castle full of life.
Hmm. So I think that is that one, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's the right one still. All right,
Yeah,
so this should be the people coming out.
Nope, that's
Or
the
sorry,
second one.
that
That's
was
the
sword guy. Sword guy.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's the
yeah.
general with the sword. Bloody sword.
Let me know when he's like all
He's
the way
center.
out there.
He's center.
Okay, okay. And then this should be the people.
Yep,
All right, is he centered?
they're centered.
All right, I'm gonna press the scene button now.
There once was a castle filled
No.
with life.
I think you need to go over to the other door and move out like the actual scenery. It needs to like have a castle.
All right, let's try that. All right, let me know if the scenery is coming your way.
So that's like a gate. It might be part of the castle. Who knows?
Yeah, that's supposed to be the castle.
Okay.
It's from mine. Let me know if it's like out there.
It's pretty center.
All right, and this should be like the queen, king, or something coming out.
Yeah.
All right, that should be the full scene then, I guess.
So the thing is, like, that's the king without the sword, but you also have the king with the sword.
See, that's both. That's both the scenes, though. Dang it.
Like, I
So
think
what
the
did
king
you
is-
what did you do to make it like make the noise?
What noise?
Didn't you hear it like do a dingling?
There once
I didn't, no.
was a castle.
You
filled
didn't?
with
Okay,
life.
then that might have just been because I didn't press anything. I didn't try the scene. I thought you pressed something, and then I was like, okay. So we'll go back and we'll try and press it.
No, I can only. Oh gosh, you did
What
a
is
bad.
happening?
You did a bad.
See, I haven't pressed anything. That's the problem there.
All right. Well, it could just be time. It just like it approaches over time. That was a bad noise.
That's a bad noise. Okay, so I definitely got it wrong. What does this light do?
It turns on another light on the stage. So now there's one on the left, in addition to the central spotlight.
Interesting.
It's a red light.
Yeah, it says blood light, but I don't think we need that in the first scene.
No.
So I don't know. I felt pretty good about that. Oh,
I don't feel too good about the king wielding a bloody sword in the first scene. Castle full
you
of
don't
life.
think so?
I don't think that's right.
All right, we'll pull him back. We'll put out the normal king, and we'll put out the castle.
What's in the third row of that side? With the
There is none in the third row of the other side.
Okay. That's fair.
All right, we're putting the castle and the king out there. Hopefully that's right. I don't know what this thing is that's approaching you.
It's this creepy marionette. It's no good. It's real close now.
Alright, well, how's the stage look? Is everything out there?
There once was a castle filled with life.
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Things are real dark for me right now. I don't know if you know this, but
Things are getting pretty dark for me too. But I see that didn't work. I accidentally screwed something up.
yeah, maybe
No, everything's right. That's exactly how I wanted it.
maybe it's the positioning. Maybe the queen. Maybe the group in the back isn't supposed to be there.
The
With
group in
the
the back.
jester.
Okay.
That's the queen, but we can try it without the queen. That's good too.
That's a queen? So is it a queen and a king?
Yes.
Oh my god, I thought those were the same person.
No.
Alright, let's try this. Nope.
Try putting the king back and just have the castle and the people in the back.
Castle and the people in the back.
Yeah, so put the king away as well.
Shoot, is this
Oh
the king?
gosh.
What was that noise?
That is a mad puppet. It is not happy. I got
pulled
a
out the.
pinprick of vision.
Oh god.
Well, you put the castle away, but not the king.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I didn't understand.
Took me a while to figure out because I can't see anything.
Have I put the king away? We'll find out. It looks like I've put the king away. Let's try it.
Yeah.
There once was
All right.
a
We did
castle
it!
filled with life.
What did it say?
So there once was a castle filled with life.
That's the same one as the
There
first
lived
scene.
A king with his wife.
And there was a king with his wife. So put out the king
Oh
and the queen.
my god.
Death comes for us.
Is this the king or the castle? Or the queen?
That's the castle.
Dang it. Oh god. Okay, so this is the king.
Yes.
Oh, it's too dark. Alright, I think we can do it. I finally understand. The top part pertains to the stuff in the right room, and the bottom part is the left room. Alright, we got Fox thing, we got a with a
Are you doing
line,
push
like
to
a
talk, or
sideways
am I getting
T.
echo for another reason?
That must be another reason, probably. I don't think I'm pressing push to talk.
Try talking some more.
Hello? Hello.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting an echo, and it's not from my mic.
Let me see if I might. Hello?
Hello?
Is it still echoing?
No.
That was weird. Must have been holding down my mic somehow. Alright, well, we got a Fox thing, and we got an A with a sideways T is the second one. The fourth one is the candlestick with circles on the top. And the last one is the boy with no arms standing in the boat.
Sure, seems reasonable.
Okay.
Starting in the far west corner, north
Okay.
twice,
Okay.
2 east.
Nope.
What?
Was not that.
The book
We're on
is-
to a new book.
What?
Whenever it screws up, it goes to a new book.
Oh,
Yeah. So we're on to a different book.
okay.
Alright, we got the fox without the person, just the arrow. Whatever. We
Okay.
got the A with the curls on the side with the small line coming out the top.
Okay.
We got the
Tree on a hill.
tree on a hill, candlestick, and building face.
All right. Let me rotate this book. Oh my gosh, I screwed up rotating the book. The lighting is awful. Before one starts in the east, take 1 step west, then
Okay.
2 steps north,
Okay.
1 step west,
Okay.
1 step north,
Okay.
west to the wall,
All right.
and then to the exit.
Nice. Okay, so now that we kind of know what we're doing, why does see? I'm confused what your first choice of door means, though.
It probably doesn't mean anything.
Oh, do they both go to the same stage?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Okay, yes. Then it doesn't
welcome
matter.
to
Okay.
tonight's feature show.
I just asked
So what does
in
it
case
want?
does matter.
There once was a castle filled with life.
Alright.
Does it want the?
this castle and these peasants?
Okay. This is a castle, right?
Yes.
Castle and the
It's
peasants.
an archway, but I guess it signifies the castle.
The peasants.
Yep.
Is that what this is?
Yep. It's a jester and like a nobleman and a lady.
What else did we put out there?
That's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, nice.
There once was a castle filled with life. And there lived a king with his wife.
Now what does it want?
And there lived a king and his wife.
The king and his wife. So does it just want the king and the wife? Should I take everything else off?
It automatically does.
Oh, it does.
Yep.
I didn't notice that. King and his wife, not the bloody king then.
Not the bloody king.
Alright, so should be the wife.
Yep. Bloody king's an
This-
Act 3 kind of guy.
How does it look? Are they
Looks
out
good.
there?
Looks good.
Did not work. Did they need a castle scenery too?
I wouldn't think so,
Alright. Are
but
they just not centered?
they're pretty close.
Pretty close.
They're not moving, so I assume
Okay.
it just went all the way.
Yeah, I cranked them all the way. So we have choices of people, bloody king, or castle. So I
Pull up the
assume
castle.
castle. It's probably. We good?
Yeah.
And
There we
lived
go.
a king with his wife.
It's probably in there lived. That's what I think. Got some ringing bells.
All were happy and all was good.
All were happy and all was good. So I think that's bring out everybody except for Bloody King.
Okay.
All were happy and all was good.
I heard noises.
Yeah, well, you gotta crank that that castle a little more.
Crank the castle. Are they all out there?
You need a little more on the peasants.
A little more on the peasants.
Alright.
Nice.
All were happy and all was good. Until the king killed all he could.
Until the king killed all he could. So I'm guessing this is Bloody King and Castle and nothing else.
Okay. Does it reset all the people? Or
It
no?
did not.
I didn't think so. So just the Bloody King, or
I'd
do I
probably
just swap out?
I'd leave the castle in there and then toss out everyone else. Yeah.
Alright, which one's the king? Is it this? No, that's
That's
the
the
castle.
castle.
Is this the king?
Yes.
Okay. So take out. What happens if I take out the king and just put in the bloody king?
I mean, we could try it.
No, because the people are like alive, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'll take him out for sure. Ding-a-ling.
Tick-tock.
Alright.
Yeah, that
Is
ding-a-ling is
everyone-
like the bells on the marionette as it comes closer.
Oh god.
Yeah.
So what's out there right now?
Just the castle. The king is like, no, the peasants are not quite all the way off, but whatever.
Okay.
I guess that's as far as the king goes. Probably want to put the castle away too then, because they kind of like
Okay.
conflict.
Castle away. Okay. Then should I turn on the bloodlight?
I think that's probably right.
Okay. Is he in the bloodlight?
Oh, never mind. Turn the bloodlight off. The bloodlight's just the
Okay.
king. It's like the
Okay.
king from the other side. So try this with just the king with the sword.
Okay. Nope.
All right, turn the bloodlight on.
Okay.
Try this failure. All right.
Nope. We need the castle?
Yeah, bring the castle out. Because failing that, it's probably leave all of that stuff in and just turn the bloodlight on the king.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, okay.
Bloodlight.
What?
No luck.
Yeah, no. I'm throwing it all back out there. Except for the king, I guess.
Oh, the bloody king does go further. Huh. That might have been the cause of the error.
Oh god. Well, I'm already committed. Is everyone as far as they can go?
Yeah, looks like it.
Okay. What about the king?
The
The
king
other
got out.
king?
Just the
The
bloody
king.
king.
Okay, good. And the bloodlight's on? Yeah, okay.
Bloodlight is off.
Off?
Yeah,
Alright, I'm turning it on.
it's on.
Alright. Oh, there you
The
go.
king killed all who could.
Oh, God.
Standing in blood, he proudly said,
I cannot see a thing. So turn the bloodlight on.
Alright, it's on.
It's off.
Alright, is it on now?
Yes.
Okay.
I can barely tell. Put out just the regular king.
Regular king. Roger. Nope. There we go. That's all?
Yep.
standing in blood,
Nice.
he proudly said,
The hatch has opened up. I've gone through the hatch.
standing in blood, he
I have
proudly
a
said,
platform that I stand on and it holds the door open.
I'm trying to get to the hatch. It's really hard.
Oh, I had to activate it.
My hatch is like vertical.
Oh.
Alright, there we go. I'm in the wind tunnel. Hey,
Oh, there
buddy,
you
how's
are.
it going?
What's up? I'm holding the door.
Oh,
Go through the gate.
well, if you say so.
Goodbye forever.
Farewell, friend.
Was there another way? That's a good question. I didn't see anything. Have we been here before? I don't know, I didn't catch on to that. Had
mean,
we been there before?
I kept descending into puppet nightmares, so maybe.
You were descending into puppet nightmares.
That marionette man creeps up on you.
Yeah.
He's a big old spook.
So that's that game.
Yep.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the in-game mic was horrible. I can hear you perfectly. It might have been part of the experience of using a radio that cuts out all the time, but I don't think that's a fun part of the experience.
Yeah, it was awful.
Literally couldn't hear you. Oh god.
Happy ending.
Oh, there's a different ending. Of course there is. How many
2.9.
achievements am I missing?
About half of them.
I figured.
Exactly half of
Oh,
them.
that makes sense now, doesn't it? Play through the whole game without dying once, though.
Yep. There's a bunch of ones that are like perfect play.
Perfect play, perfect play, perfect play. Yeah, okay. It's not worth it.
It is not.
Yeah. Oh my god. I was losing my mind in that chess. I should have just looked up. I should have just looked it up. I just could not hear these words. I sat there. I'm like, what does the black piece do after the white? What is the black second move? I said that like 50 times, and I just could not get a response from you.
Yeah, I like did not hear any of that.
I was just like, please, I just want. And then yeah, that screen got really tiny. I couldn't see anything through all the frost.
Yeah,
But that's not as bad as this darkness that you seem like you were experiencing.
it's the marionette.
Yeah,
Well,
marionette. That sounded terrifying.
it is. You should be able to watch my stream if you wanted. If you want to see everything from the other end,
Oh yeah.
and you can
Uh,
hear all the
I'll,
places
I'll,
where your voice didn't come through because game mechanics.
oh yeah, dude. I'll thumb through this.
All right, I'm gonna stop my stream.